Negotiating the price of your house, your home, your property in a seller's market can be super difficult and nerve-wracking, but I'm gonna share my top tips with you for how to get your dream property under contract for the best price possible, how to negotiate the price of your house. I'm Gabby Wallace, this is Freedom Seekers. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. I actually just recorded an extended version of this topic. It was much longer, and I have to wait to publish until after I close on the property that I'm currently under negotiations on, because I think it could jinx the deal if I publish this before we close on it. So I am publishing this short and sweet condensed version with just my best tips for you right now, but if you want to see the extended version, let me know in the comments. First of all, my number one advice, my number one tip is you have to be ready to walk away at any time. It is too easy to fall in love with a property, whether it is an investment property or your dream home to live in. Now, I have bought and sold, I believe, 16 properties now. I am not a licensed realtor, but I'm someone with a little bit of experience in real estate, and I love it. But let me tell you something, it's not always easy. Before I started in real estate, I didn't have any gray hair. And I mean, real estate did this to me, but I love it. So always be ready to walk away. It's easier said than done. You have to understand the stages in real estate deals. The offer is, I would say, the first milestone. I mean, of course, you're out researching, you're looking at properties, but that's just like, you know, that's just the research phase. We don't really get cooking until you make an offer. Now, when I started out, I thought that making an offer was super serious. Like, I thought it was like getting married, but making an offer is just like asking someone out on a date. They can accept, they can reject. You might end up getting ghosted even after they accept. It happens in real estate too. It doesn't really get serious until you start signing contracts and sending people money. Then you know you've got a commitment on your hands. Okay, so understand the parts of the deal. The offer, acceptance, or negotiation, counter offer, or walking. Then you have the earnest money, where you send something that says, yeah, I'm pretty serious about you. And then you might do inspections. I say might because nowadays a lot of people are waiving inspections, but I don't recommend that. I recommend that you do inspections, although sometimes sellers will say it's as is, I'm not fixing anything, but it's still a good idea to do them for your information only. You can still negotiate at any point of the deal. Even if you said, I'm not gonna negotiate. Even if you said, okay, it's as is. Look, you can still negotiate at any point in the deal. Maybe you'll think you're a pain in the butt. Yeah, you need to weigh what you think is appropriate or not, but it's all part of negotiation. Things come up, things outside of a negotiation. If you're buying an investment property, tenants might move out in the middle of the deal, and that was unexpected, so what now? You can still negotiate. Something might happen to the condition of the property, you know, a hailstorm or whatever. Things happen because deals are made usually over 30 to 45 days. Things happen. You can always negotiate. Golden rule number 2, you can always negotiate. Golden rule number 1 was always be ready to walk away. Okay, so after inspections, you have the appraisal. And you don't really get involved in that, but if the appraisal doesn't come back as much as your offer, then that's a point of negotiation as well. And then I have the period that I like to call, you know, the couple weeks before closing, after the appraisal, where anything could happen. You just don't know. Like I mentioned, tenants moving out, hailstorms, whatever, things happen. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you've ever had something crazy happen during a negotiation period or before you close on the property. Okay, and then closing. So those are the parts of the deal. You need to understand what you want and what the seller wants at each point of the deal. Usually people just want the most money in the fastest period of time possible. Okay, so think about how you can do that, but also preserving your own point of view, your own goals, because you make your money when you buy. You also can make your money when you sell, but it's not guaranteed. It's only guaranteed that you make your money when you buy. A lot of people bank on appreciation. They bank on rents going up, but you don't know what's gonna happen in the economy. Everyone's been waiting for a dip for like the last 2 years. I personally am not willing to bet my life savings on potential valuation increase or potentially great renters that wanna pay me more money in the future. I just don't invest like that. Maybe you're okay with that, but that's not how I do things. Okay, golden rule number 3 is make sure you understand what the seller wants and what you want at each point in the deal. And you can also use time to your advantage, not just money. So if you can offer less time to close, or if you need more time to close, time is also a negotiation point. And remember that while the seller is still the owner of the property, they're still paying the mortgage, the insurance, the property tax, utilities. And so that is costly. Time is costing them money. And so when you can reduce the time to close, that is a big selling point for the seller. So that makes your offer look much better. Again, 3 things that I always consider when making an offer is being ready to walk at any point, understanding what each person wants at each point of the deal, and of course, remembering that you can negotiate at any point in the deal. A bonus tip is nowadays, with the market, like really a seller's market still, it's important to be strong in the beginning. It doesn't mean to like change drastically or do anything shady after you're under contract, but you need to understand the market. And if you work with a real estate agent, you can probably get their help with that. But also understand that the real estate agents, even your buyer's agent, is a stakeholder in this deal, and they get paid through commission. So think about your real estate agent as one advisor on your advisory board of your real estate investing, whether it's for an investment property or for your primary residence. Who else is on your advisory board? Well, hopefully me, of course, at the Freedom Seekers YouTube channel, but also your inspector, your lender, your community, your friends, your family, your investor, mentor, etc. So think of your agent as not your one and only go-to person who gets to decide all your negotiations for you. Think of them as one voice on your advisory board on your personal corporation of your investments, your real estate investments. And taking this strategy has helped me a lot to not put too much power in one person's hands in my life. So I hope that this was helpful to you. If you enjoyed any of these tips, let me know in the comments. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe here to Freedom Seekers, and let me know if you'd like to see the extended version of this topic. I'll publish it after I close on this current property that I am in negotiations for. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.